What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching how to make a simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock coarse fruit farm. This farm works on 1.16 and on all other versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you're playing a phone, tablet, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. Coarse fruit can be eaten to regain hunger and teleport yourself. It can also be smelted into popped coarse fruit. Popped coarse fruit can be used to make purple blocks and end rods. As you guys can see here, this farm will give you a ton of coarse fruit. For this farm, all you will need is 2 chests, 22 glass blocks, 1 button, 11 dispensers, 5 ladders, 2 slabs, 1 redstone repeater, 28 redstone, 1 hopper, 6 endstone, 6 coarse flowers, about 6.5 stacks of solid blocks, so you guys can use any type of solid block that you want, and finally 12 water buckets. The first step is to place down a double chest. Now come behind the double chest, then crouch down and place a hopper over here. Make sure this hopper funnels towards the double chest. You guys can tell it is falling towards the double chest because the nozzle of it should be facing towards the chest. This hopper will collect all the drops in this farm and funnel them into the collections chest. The next step is to take some solid blocks, so you guys can use any solid blocks that you want. Now place down 4 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place a block at this spot. Then place 7 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After creating that row, come back over to the double chest. Now place 11 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now place another row of solid blocks on top of that row. Then place another row of solid blocks over here. After you guys have created that front wall, come over to the double chest. Then place 2 slabs at this spot. Now place 2 solid blocks over here. Then place 2 blocks on this side, and 2 blocks on this side. The next step is to create a 2 block high glass block wall in between those 2 sides. By creating that glass block wall, we will be able to watch our coarse fruit trees grow in this farm. The next step is to come to the back. Then place 5 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After placing those blocks, come over to the other side. Now place 3 blocks over here. The next step is to turn this way. Now place down 13 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. After you guys have created that row, place another row of blocks on top of there. The next step is to place a water bucket at the spot. As you guys can see there, if you built this system correctly, the water should all flow down to this hopper. That water will push all the items that get funneled over to this trench over into the collection system. The next step is to come over to this corner. Now place down 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After you guys are done creating that row, fill in that outline with solid blocks. After you guys are done with that step, you should have an 8 by 13 block platform. The next step is to come back over to the side. Now place down 2 blocks. 1, 2. Then place 7 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After creating that row, come over to this side. Now place down 12 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The next step is to fill in that outline with solid blocks. After you guys are done creating that platform, you should have an 8 by 13 block solid block platform. The next step is to come over to this side. Now place down 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then place a row of 16 blocks over here. The next step is to come to this opposite side. Now place 8 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then place 16 blocks over here. The next step is to come back to the front of the farm. Then come over to this spot. Then count out 3 blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now count 2 blocks forward. 1, 2. Then break this block and replace it with endstone. After placing that endstone, count 4 blocks forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then break this block and replace it with endstone. Now count 4 blocks forward again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then break this block and replace it with endstone. After you guys are done placing those endstone blocks, come over to this spot. Then count 3 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3. Then count 2 blocks forward. 1, 2. Now break this block and replace it with endstone. Then count 4 blocks forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break this block and replace it with endstone. Finally, count 4 blocks forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. And replace this block with endstone. After you guys are done with that step, your farm should be looking like this. Each of those endstone blocks is where a coarse fruit tree will grow. The next step is to come over here. Now place down 11 dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Make sure all of those dispensers are facing this way. The next step is to place a water bucket inside of each dispenser. Whenever those dispensers dispense water, they will chop down the chorus fruit trees and funnel all the items into the collection system. The next step is to come over to the front of the farm. Now, come over to this side, then place down a button. Now place down 14 redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then place a redstone repeater over here. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone repeater are facing that way. This redstone repeater will extend our redstone signal so it will be able to go to all the dispensers. After placing that redstone repeater, place 3 redstone over here. 1, 2, 3. Then crouch down and place a redstone on top of each dispenser. After you guys are done creating that redstone system, come over to this spot. Now place down 5 ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 ladders will allow you to easily access the top of this farm. The final step is to plant 1 chorus flower on top of each endstone. I am now going to do a quick fly around so you guys can check and make sure you've made this farm correctly. On this side, you guys should have your ladder. Over here, you guys should have that glass wall. Behind the glass wall, you should have this water stream. That water stream should be flowing towards that hopper. Down here, you guys should have the hopper and collections chest. Over here, you guys should have a button. Then on this wall, you should have this redstone line. At this spot, you guys should have a redstone repeater. Over there, you should have all your dispensers. Make sure your dispensers are facing that way. Finally, this side should be looking like this. How this farm works is, whenever we want to harvest our chorus fruit trees, we can climb this ladder, then mine at least 6 chorus flowers. That will ensure we have enough flowers to replant later on. Then we can come over here to this button. When that button is pushed, it will send a redstone signal over to those dispensers. Those dispensers will then dispense water. That water will flow all the way over here and harvest all the chorus fruit trees. All the chorus fruit that you guys drop down will get funneled down into this trench. From the trench, all the chorus fruit will get funneled over this hopper. Then the hopper will funnel all the chorus fruit into the collections chest. From there, we can replant our chorus flowers and use the farm again. I am now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use it, first wait for your chorus fruit trees to grow. By the way, you guys can harvest the chorus fruit trees at any stage of growth. However, the bigger they grow, the more chorus fruit you'll get at a time. Whenever you guys want to harvest your chorus fruit trees, first climb this ladder. Then break at least 6 chorus flowers. Chorus flowers are these purple or white cubes. You guys should be able to easily mine 6 chorus flowers because the ones down here should be within your reach. If you guys want to get the ones that are up there, you can build up to get them. After mining at least 6 chorus flowers, hit this button. As you guys can see there, the water will be dispensed. Then all of the trees will break. The drops will then get pushed through the water into this trench. From this trench, they'll be pushed into the collection system. The vast majority of the drops should get fallen into the water. However, occasionally 1 or 2 might come out. If that happens, just go over there and pick them up. After your drops have fallen into the collection system, hit this button again. As you guys can see there, all the water should be sucked up. As you guys can see here, all of your chorus fruit and flowers will be funneled into this collections chest. To use this farm again, pick up the chorus flowers. Then, go up here and replant them. By the way, if you guys want to expand this farm, you guys can easily do that. All you'll need to do is move this platform backwards, then add more platforms in between. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient Minecraft Bedrock chorus fruit farm. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do in future videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching.